Good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. What's going on to my beautiful basement dwellers? Coming with you with another session of In the Basement with B. Got some things we want to talk about today. Uh, Let a few people join in on the live. Like, comment, share this. We're now on StreamYard. I'm using StreamYard, so now we're on YouTube, my personal page, and my podcast page. Welcome to the basement, guys. I am your host, Brian. You're in the basement with B. Please excuse my voice. We're getting a cold allergy season. I was just outside washing the car, which I shouldn't have been doing, but yeah. So let's get into it. I'm trying to wait for a few more people to join in. Join in. Feel free to come in. Your comments. Today we're going to be talking about the new Thor trailer. Got Love and Thunder that dropped. We're going to talk about the episodes of Moon Knight. I'm going to give you a little fact on who is the main villain for Love and Thunder. For those who don't know, at the end, that was Jane Foster with Mjolnir. So we have a lot to talk about. So again, come on in. I'm gonna be doing this every other Friday. Uh, we're going back to work, so it's gonna be coming every other Saturday. So again, welcome to In the Basement with B. Like, comment, share. I am now on YouTube streaming as well. Look for me under my name, Brian J. You'll find me there. As soon as I can get audio up to where I want it, I am going to be posting it on Spotify as well as Apple Podcasts. So again, this is In the Basement with B. Let's get right into it. People gonna filter in soon. Let's get right into it. So just this week, Marvel dropped their Thor: Love and Thunder teaser trailer. It's gonna be again directed by Taki Waititi. Yeah, spell check or pronounce check. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Who directed the last Thor Ragnarok. Crazy enough, Thor is the only big three out of the Avengers who's getting a fourth film. All the other movies, Iron Man as well as Captain America, stopped on episode 3. Now we are getting another Captain America movie, but it will not be the Steve Rogers Captain America. It will be the uh, Sam Wilson Captain America. If you follow Captain America and the Winter Soldier, at the end of that movie, at the end of the series, Sam fulfilled his destiny by becoming the new Captain America. All right, so Thor. Trailer was awesome. I love the fact that the trailer left you wanting more. Um, we see the montage of him running through the beginning of it. It shows that in his teenage years, he was wearing the classic Thor costume that he's known to wear in the comic books, late '80s, early '90s. That was the costume that he wore, especially when he first debuted. So I love that little Easter egg that he shot in there. We saw that he joins up with the Guardians of the Galaxy. We saw that at the end of the Endgame, he's joining with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Don't expect the Guardians to be in this movie a lot. I think we may see them the first probably 30, 40 minutes, and that's it. They may pop in as far as communications, or you may hear some voice cameos, but I don't believe we will see a lot of the Guardians in Thor 4. But on to the good stuff. The villain for this movie is going to be Gorr the God Butcher. For those who that don't know, Gorr the God Butcher recently debuted in Marvel Comics. I'm gonna give you the exact comic. It was Thor: God of Thunder, issue 1. It is written by Jason Aaron, Isar Ribic, and Ivan Sorokin. Again, if I pronounce it wrong, I apologize. Pretty much Thor the God Butcher is, for lack of a better word, hell bent on destroying all gods, be it gods via Christianity, Vikings, Greek, Egyptian. He is Gorr the God Butcher. What makes him so special is the weapon that he uses in the comics, the all black. Pretty much it's a symbiote sword. If you follow any of the comics, it was Null, the King of Symbiotes. That was the sword he used. Excuse me. that was the sword he used during that series. So Thor the God Butcher is hell bent on killing all gods. Reason being that he once prayed to a god that his prayers was not answered. He felt that why was I in vain? Why did you not rescue us? So he's making it his mission to kill all gods. He actually succeeded in that. One of the clips in the trailer is taken directly from issue two. I'm sorry, of Thor: God of Thunder, where he kills the mammoth, and Thor overlooks the body, which is so we already see in this trailer that Gorr is on his mission to kill all gods. As excited as I am to see Zeus in this, I don't think we're going to see him for long. I think he's going to be one of the victims of Gorr the God Butcher. So those Russell Crowe fans that's looking to, I think it's Russell Crowe that's playing him. I believe it's Russell Crowe playing him. Um, yeah, I don't expect to see him long in this movie. Interesting thing about Gorr the God Butcher, if you're watching Moon Knight, good segue into Moon Knight. If you're watching Moon Knight, um, Stephen Grant mentions that 4 out of the 9 guards was missing. So I believe that Gorr, that it's going to be an overreaching arc between Moon Knight and Thor: Love and Thunder with this Gorr the God Butcher. He's an interesting character. Gorr the God Butcher is going to be paid by Christian Bale. I don't know how much physically Christian may be in this movie. Maybe more of voice work via Vin Diesel with Groot, or he use him as a bot. May use some prosthetics as he did with Drax to put him on screen. So because he's not he's very humanoid looking, but he's not human looking. So yeah, Gorr the God Butcher is going to be an interesting take. Also, at the end of that trailer, we saw Mjolnir forged back together with some cracks, but flying into the hand of Jane Foster. Jane Foster, as you know, from the first 2 movies, was Thor's love interest. From the comics, she Thor love interest. In the comics, during the original Sin storyline, Nick Fury whispered in Thor's ear, Gorr was right. Thor lost worthiness of Mjolnir. He went by, instead of being called Thor, he was going by Odin's son, the Odin's. During that time, Jane Foster developed brain cancer. In a time of need, she reached out for help. Mjolnir heard her and granted her worthiness in the power of Thor. Only downside of her using her Thor powers, it rapidly increased her cancer. So the more she became Thor, the quicker she was dying. So I don't know if the Thor movie Thor 4 is going to use that storyline going forward. In that, there really wouldn't be much to really set up for the breast cancer thing because we didn't see her in Thor Ragnarok. We didn't see it through none of Endgame or Infinity War, so she can just pop up. It's interesting to see how they will play out the whole how Mjolnir get reforged. How was she worthy of it? If they're going to play the breast cancer storyline. Also, we see that new Asgard is now becoming more Disneyland like. It's becoming more of a tourist attraction. They're building it up from how we saw it in Endgame. Excuse me. So yeah, Thor, Love and Thunder. I can't wait for the further coming uh, trailers to give us more insight. Hopefully, we don't see Gorr the Butcher, the God Butcher, until the movie. I feel that they should leave him out of the trailers and have him more of a surprise for the movie itself. Moving on, also Moon Knight. 4 episodes are now streaming on Moon Knight. If you haven't got a chance to watch it, I deeply, deeply urge you to watch Moon Knight. Moon Knight is such an awesome show. Oscar Isaac is killing it as both Stephen Grant and Mark. We believe there's a third personality coming in Jake. So we may see a totally different Moon Knight suit as well, ceremonial suit. We saw the ceremonial armor that Marks wears. We saw the Mr. Knight suit that Steven wears. So hopefully, when the Jake Lockley personality is revealed, he has his own Moon Knight suit as well. Also, I did get a chance to talk about it. I did go see the new Batman movie. I just recently rewatched it on HBO Max. I enjoyed the movie. A lot of people didn't enjoy it. A lot of people felt that it was lackluster. Um, I enjoyed the movie for several reasons. One of the reasons, it was a year two take on Batman, so he hasn't fully established himself as the superhero Batman. He's more the urban legend Batman. He's more the is he real? Is he real? Um, Part of Batman. He's still finding his way as far as being Batman. He's still rooted in some realism. You don't see a lot of the outlandish gadgets and stuff that he uses. Although the little eye camera was a little dope tidbit. Two, I love his relationship with uh, Gordon. Off the break, he was already friends with him. Again, this is year two, so um, quite possibly during his first year, during his first year of crime fighting, he met Jim Gordon, established a relationship with him then. Um, and I also love that if you're a fan of the Batman Arkham game series, it was almost like playing the game on screen. One of the side missions in a lot of the Arkham games, and most of them, was Riddler, was finding his riddles, decoding his riddles, and unlock certain things. So this movie for me felt like a giant Arkham game, and I love that. The Batmobile was awesome, souped up Charger. I'm a Mopar guy, so I was loving that. So yeah, on I still place it right below The Dark Knight, just because Heath Ledger's Joker was quintessential to that movie. I would have loved to see if he had lived what could have been for The Dark Knight Returns, Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, Batman, check it out. It's on HBO Max. If you have HBO Max, it's free to stream on HBO Max. It's not gonna be on there for a limited time. That I think now that it's on there, it is on there, so you can pick it up at your leisure. Go watch it out. Watch it. Also, coming in less than 2 weeks, we got Doctor Strange, Multiverse Madness. Got my tickets for that. Looking forward to go see that. Uh, it's going to bust Marvel wide open. Other news, yeah, we haven't talked in a while. Ezra Miller is now facing charges again after being locked up in Hawaii for throwing a chair at a woman. Um, those who don't know, Ezra Miller is currently set to star in the DC Flash movie. We saw a teaser trailer for that just last year, earlier this year, where we're gonna have the Michael Keaton Batman as well as the Ben Affleck Batman. So I'm curious to see what Warner Brothers will do as far as any penalties that may come on Ezra Miller. This is the second time in less than 6 months being arrested, so something has to happen. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Again, like, comment, share, tell your friends about it. These videos are going to be coming out more consistently. I'm home now, so they are definitely going to be coming out a little bit more consistently. Each time we get any new information regarding movies, video games, pop culture, any comic books, I am going to come with you with it. You guys are my basement dwellers. Thanks for checking. And again, we're also on YouTube, so look for my videos on YouTube as well. Let's drive those numbers up, get those algorithms going. So again, thank you for coming into the basement with me. I'll talk to you soon. See you in 2 weeks.